Hi guys, it's John from Lowyat here, and today we're going to be unboxing something a little interesting. And would you? Okay, that's one way of giving me the item. You even gave me the wrong thing, Adrian. Seriously? Sorry about that. Anyway, so this is what we'll be unboxing today. It's the ASUS ROG Flow Z13. Now, many of you may remember the X13 that we actually reviewed some time back. So this is technically the successor, but it's not a gaming laptop per se. It's actually a tablet. In any case, I won't waste too much time explaining without unboxing, so if I could get someone to give me the scissors, please. A little bit of a briefing. This was announced earlier today during CES this year. The idea behind it is that ASUS wanted to create a gaming tablet that was powerful enough to do your day-to-day day-to-day activities on the laptop, but at the same time, you want a game in a pinch. So I'm just going to take off these things here first. Now you can't quite see it from this angle, so I'm just going to angle it this way. So what we see here is basically a bag. I'll start with this. Oh, it's not bag, it's like a pouch for the tablet. I mean, after all, it's small enough. The product itself here, I'm just going to put it like this. And let me see, what is this then? Oh, the power adapter. Okay, so that's the power adapter. Everything else, I'll just put down here for now. Anyway, so like the X13, the Z13 is pretty much a 13.3 inch size device. And pretty much it looks like this. I should actually make mention, I had opened it before to do testing and we had to repackage it for this purpose, but this is as good a time as any to give you guys an idea of how it looks like. So basically, the tablet comes in packaged like this. You got a little tab wrapped in plastic. And so I'll put that aside for now. On top of that, these are, if I remember correctly, yes, it's just a little warranty and all that inside this little packaging here. And if I'm not mistaken, oh, right, I forgot, stylus. You got a stylus in here as well. So we'll put that aside. And you got the adapter over here. So one of the things that separates this tablet from the X13 last generation is basically this is actually powered by a 100-watt USB-C PD charger. It's a first of its kind because before this, you find it difficult to actually play games on a tablet using just a 100 watts charger. There is a box in here I've never actually opened, but let's take a look inside. So first for me at this point as well. Ah, right, so this is a mouse. Well, what mouse was it? Ah, the Strix Impacts. So this comes pre-packaged with every, I'm guessing, Z13 that is sold. Specific specs of that is a Core i9-12900H, one of the top-of-the-line mobile processors on the current market. On top of that, you get 16 gigs of LPDDR5 memory. That's dual channel, so it's 8 gigs. As for the GPU inside, it's an NVIDIA RTX GeForce 3050 Ti, but it's the 4 gig variant, so mileage may vary with your experience. So if you do get this, don't expect the world for it. So one of the unique designs about the Z13, as you can see, it's the cutouts. You got the 06 here, that's part of the design. You got a little tab here with the ROG symbols, and that's actually to indicate where you can flip the tablet open. And it's like that. More importantly, if you look at the back, there's actually a little cutout here. Now, when I turn this on, it's actually going to light up, and I'll do that in a sec. So there are two kinds of displays that the Z15 is going to be released with. First off is actually the Full HD panel with a refresh rate of 120 Hz. The second one is, I don't know why they still do this, is the 4K panel and with a refresh rate of 60 Hz. So as for the model that we have here, I should make mention the screen itself is the Full HD 120 Hz variant. It's personally, I prefer it over the 4K 60 Hz because I just like higher refresh rates. I like to see smooth and butteriness. That's pretty much it. So because it's a gaming tablet and not a gaming laptop, you'll find that this little cover, keyboard cover, which is actually using MUX keys. Man, like all tablet keyboard covers, you can more or less detach it like that, and then you can put it back in. It snaps into place. So, as you can see, the keyboard itself is RGB, which is, you know, a plus point for those who like a little bit of color in their life, no pun intended. And this is what it pretty much looks like in terms of display quality and all that. It's sharp, it looks great. Now, there's also the hinge that I mentioned. While you can take it out, it has a maximum circumferential range of 170 degrees, so you can more or less lie it down like this. It has a maximum angle of 170 degrees where you can open it to this point. It doesn't go all the way flat. And please, if you do own one, I don't expect you to go pressing it down till you break it. Otherwise, you know, with all due respect, you're an idiot. Like I said, not very much difference between last generation's XG Mobile. So, looks the same. You've got the same number of I/O ports. You got 4 USB 3.2 ports, I'm guessing, if I remember correctly. A display port, HDMI port, and a LAN cable. And if you look very carefully here, there is a SD card slot. Oh, and in case those of you who never really noticed, there is also a kickstand for it, so that you don't have to lie it flat right there. I'm just going to put it there. Like I said, the XG connector is the same, more or less. It's basically a USB-C and one of those proprietary cables, which basically goes right... Okay, I'm going to put this aside and show you where it goes. More or less, there's a little slot here where you'll notice that you can take off. It's rubbered. So, for God's sakes. Sorry, viewers. At this point, it's actually a little bit difficult. Give me a second. You cut this, right? Oh, come on! No. Yeah, help me, just... Here, I'll give you a cut. Aha! I've opened it! Yes. Okay. Not that difficult, really, it wasn't. Anyway, so from here, as you can see, you just need to connect this. Basically, it's also meant to... Right, sorry, now I remember. They made a bit of change to the design of this. Because the last generation XG connector, users were reporting difficulties of it actually connecting or staying locked in. So now it's actually, they've improved the lock, so to speak, so that it doesn't really budge and it actually like sticks in. Now, obviously, this it's not connected to a power supply at the moment, so you're not actually going to see it turn on or anything. But specs-wise, this eGPU actually houses the same RTX 3080 GPU as the last one. Like I said, there's very little difference except a little improvement to the hinge design here. I'll be writing a review about the whole experience of the laptop, so you can stay tuned for that. And with that, I don't think there's very much else. I'll just disconnect that. I think that's pretty much it for the unboxing of this review. Thanks for watching, and I hope, stay tuned for more unboxings such as this.